Today, we're diving into the most crucial part of the sales process, presenting the numbers and closing. This is where you make your money, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do it. Hey everyone, I'm Chris Cunningham with SalesLeader and IntelaTek. Welcome back to our sales training series. Before we get started, I want to address the fact that there are some videos out there from sales trainers talking about how to close on a payment worksheet where there's no options. And therefore, they're able to go over the price and the payment in 4 seconds, or the price, the payment, and the trade in 6 seconds. And they're closing for the first payment date. Sounds really good and really easy. But the problem with that is that most dealerships don't present a payment worksheet with just one payment, with no term options and no down payment options. It's just not based on reality. So when you present a payment worksheet with options, the customer is going to need to commit to something more than a first payment date. So what I'm going over here today is based on reality. In your dealership, the numbers that you present to your customers may be referred to as a pencil or as a payment worksheet, but regardless of what it's called, it's going to have a price at the top followed by any dealer discount. And if it's a new vehicle, then it may have manufacturer rebates. And then you have the bottom line price, net of any discount or rebate. Showing a dealer discount is really very important because your customer is likely to ask for a discount. And this way, we're showing them that we've already discounted the vehicle. This may be a discount from what the vehicle was first priced at, or it may be a discount from the retail value of the vehicle. Next, you'll have a payment grid with term and down payment options, and then payments reflecting those options. Usually you may have 3 terms and 3 down payments, giving you a total of 9 payment options. Usually an average interest rate, which is a running average for the dealership, will be used. And typically each of those 9 payment options will each show a payment range. You may also have a grid with lease payment options, but we're not addressing leases in this video. And then under or next to the payment grid, you'll find a breakdown including trade allowance, taxes, and fees, as well as the out the door. Okay, that's what a payment pencil or a payment worksheet looks like. So let's jump into the presentation. So as you approach your desk, where your customers are waiting, with the numbers in your hands, you're going to say, okay guys, good news. And you sit down. You'll continue. The market value of the vehicle that you're purchasing is $32,000, and then we've discounted the vehicle by $1,750. You'll point at the price with your pen, and then the discount, and then you point at the bottom line net price with your pen. And you say, we're showing 3 different terms: short-term, mid-term, and long-term. And as you say that, you're pointing at each of the term options with your pen. And you continue. The shorter term payment helps you to build equity faster and own the vehicle sooner. The long term would give you a lower monthly commitment, and you can always pay it off as fast as you would like with no prepayment penalties. And then you say, you'll notice down payment options, and as you point at the column of down payment options with your pen, and you can see that as you increase the down payment or increase the term, your monthly payment goes down. And you take your pen, you're not making any marks on the paper, but you point and draw an imaginary line diagonally from the highest to the lowest payment shown as you say that. Then you'll say, and just based on average rates, you'll see here an estimated payment range. Which payment option would be most comfortable to you? Circle the payment and then draw a line on the bottom of the payment worksheet if there isn't one already printed on your sheet. Reach out and shake the customer's hand as you say, great, we'll go ahead, get your new car cleaned up and gassed up. Hand the customer your pen, drop your finger to the line on the payment worksheet and simply say, if I can get you to sign right here. Super. So that's how it goes. Now let's put that all together. Okay guys, good news. The market value of the vehicle that you're purchasing is $32,000, and we've discounted the vehicle by $1,750. We're showing 3 different terms: short term, mid term, and long term. The shorter term payment helps you to build equity faster, and own the vehicle sooner. The long term would give you a lower monthly commitment, and you could always pay it off as fast as you'd like with no prepayment penalties. And you'll notice down payment options. And you can see that as you increase the down payment, your monthly payment goes down. And just based on average rates, you'll see here an estimated payment range. Which option would be most comfortable to you? Great. We'll go ahead and get your new car cleaned up and gassed up if I can get you to sign right here. Now, as long as you're presenting confidently, you're going to have many customers that agree with the first numbers that you present with no argument. Really, it's about confidence. You need to be prepared for and expecting them to close right then and there. Now, on the other hand, you'll have plenty of customers who are going to say something other than yes, regardless of how confident you appear to. It might be the price, the payments, the down payment. It might be the trade, the fees, or something else. Now, at no point do you ever want to ask, well, where were you looking to be? Or how much were you looking to put down? Or how much did you want for your trade? Since these invite the customer to just give unreasonable answers. Instead, when the customer objects to price, payment, or trade, isolate the objection by just asking, what were you thinking? And then ask, well, if we could, would you? Followed by, and if you had to? So, for instance, you would say, if we could get you that $400 per month payment, would you be ready to take that vehicle home today? Now, of course, if we're at $650 per month, we're not going to be dropping down to $400 per month. But we are getting commitment to move forward. So they say yes, and you say, and if you had to, what would be the maximum that you would feel comfortable coming up to? Now remember, this is after they just already committed to purchasing the vehicle. Or if the focus is on the trade, and we're offering, let's say, $7,000, and they say we aren't giving enough for the trade, you're going to say, what were you thinking? And then they say they were expecting $10,000, to which you might say, we're looking at a difference of $3,000, which would likely equate to a difference of somewhere around $60 per month. And we're just using $20 per thousand for quick math here, right? So if we could structure this to get the payment down by that $60 per month, whether that's from the trade or wherever, would you be ready to take the vehicle home today? By the way, if we did a really good trade walk around with the customer where we silently pointed out every scratch, stain, or flaw we could find, and then we asked the customer questions like, what was the last repair that you had made on this car? And we could really minimize the trade appraisal objections, which means maximizing gross in your paycheck. Now, if the customer gives you any other objection or tries to stall the deal in any way, saying, I need to think about it, I need to sleep on it, or whatever, don't get combative. Now, we'll address objections and deal stalls, that's what I call them, is deal stalls, in other videos. But for now, if you are a new sales rep, I want you to remember this. Simply say, I have an idea. Those are magic words. This will keep your customer in their seat and curious. And then go get your manager. Again, you just say, I have an idea. Please be sure to subscribe, save, like, bookmark this video, and share it with your coworkers.